showed you some clips on my walk that I had a bit earlier today, but the main purpose of this video is to talk about some things in my room which I absolutely love. I've collected a few bits and bobs from around the globe and I really wanted to share them with you. So these are like my favourite things in my room that are like my prized possessions that will go everywhere with me. So the first thing has to be this quilcha mountain access route sign that I found up the mountains when I was doing my final year project. This reminds me of taking photos with my dog. We would drive up the mountains and I'd let her run around and I'd take pictures, and she died this year that I finished college, and I don't know, it reminds me of kind of the fun that me and my dog had in her last year. And yeah, it also kind of reminds me that I finished a really difficult time and that finishing it was important, and that no matter how many times you get hit, you can always get back up again. So I like this a lot. This next thing is a Guinea Fowl from South Africa. I got this in Simonstown. Absolutely love it. I think these birds are crazy dinosaurs. And I also love their polka dots. Next are two rocks from Petra in Jordan. If you know anything about Petra, you know there is a huge canyon that you walk through to get to the facade in Petra. And there's different gradients in the canyon and it's absolutely beautiful. So these were lying on the ground and me and my family kind of took them. I know it's bad and you really shouldn't do it, but I took these in 2007 and I can't go back to give them back, so yeah. But yeah, I loved Jordan. I thought it was absolutely incredible and stunningly beautiful. So these are lovely little reminders of how amazing that trip was. Next is from my first trip in Iceland. This is a lava rock that my dad got me. And yeah, I love it. It just reminds me of our trip. This Iceland was our first ever trip alone together, so that was pretty cool. So yeah, I love it, and this is the first trip of many, I think, so it's nice to have kind of the first piece of rock that I will ever get. I didn't take anything on my second. I took some black sand back with me and I put this in this kind of cool IKEA jar, and volcanic sand is just something that is so alien to most, and I just thought it was too epic, so I got I got an apple sin bottle and I filled it with black sand, and maybe in future trips I'll fill it to the top and I'll have different layers of different sands. But yeah, for now, this is the Jokosoron Iceberg Beach black sand, and I absolutely love it. This sand is what I came to see in Iceland the first time, but I couldn't make it there, so my third time's the charm and I got to see it. And then I took this is not the actual Kreatir rock. This is the rock that they put down to make it easier to walk on. So this is the Kreatir, or the crater rock, which I like a lot. I think it's pretty cool. These I also got in South Africa. These are porcupine quills. These remind me of the house that we stayed at in Stellenbosch, and just how utterly gorgeous that part of the world is. The mountains are so green. And that house had so many different species of birds, and it had like a little deer running around and mongoose, and it was just incredible. And they're so beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. I have to kind of lie on my table, but it's this Kenyan giraffe made out of banana leaves. And my uncle got this for me when he went to Kenya a very, very long time ago. And I absolutely adore it, and I still have it with me. I think I was really young when he brought this back for me, so which is why it's like kind of falling apart. But I love how the leaves have aged. And yeah, it's still got a tail and it's still got eyes. I love this. Absolutely love it. And the last thing I got is this lizard wood ornament thingy that we got from Uluru in Australia. This reminds me of the plague of moths that hit Uluru when we were there. It reminds me of how absolutely incredible the centre of Australia is, and that I desperately want to go back to hike around Uluru 100%. It's absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, they were just the really kind of the main bits that I have kept for quite a long time, and I will probably keep them forever. I also had a piece of marble from the Acropolis, but it wasn't the old marble, it was the new marble that they're replacing bits of the Acropolis with. So it was a tiny chip of new marble from the Acropolis, which I can't find now, and that sucks. Sorry I didn't complete Vlogmas. As you can hear, I'm still really ill, but today is the first kind of day that I'm not feeling as ill as I have been. So I really am sorry that I didn't achieve Vlogmas this year. I have not been achieving things this year. I didn't finish my year in my monthly videos, and yeah, I'm gonna have to get way better at that. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will see all of you again soon. Bye.